The water lily, beautiful, enchanting, magical, and iconic. This flower has been linked in some of the most ancient religions in the world. Welcome back to Nine Chronicles. When I last left you, we briefly talked about Lord Ganesha, the Buddhist deity of wisdom, and obviously the constant reflection of him showed the water lily or the lotus flower in his hand. So I wanted to understand the significance of the lotus flower, of the water lily. What did this mean and why was it significant? So a little bit of research shows us that in Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism, this is regarded as a symbol of enlightenment because of the beautiful bloom that emerges from the mud or the murky waters. And they also considered this water lily to be a symbol of purity, of divine birth. And you can see it reflected in artwork and attachment to deities throughout those four belief systems. We also see the water lily being symbolic in the beliefs of ancient Kemet, where it was a symbol that was used to represent Upper Kemet. So if you saw artwork that also included the papyrus flower, that was a symbol for Lower Kemet. And to a portion of the populace there, that flower represented the sun and rebirth. Now, it's significant that the genus name for this plant is Nephia, which is a genus of hardy and tender aquatic plants, and the family for these is Nephaceae. Now, this obviously links us back to Greek and Latin terminology for this word. The water lily is literally inspired by the nymphs of Greek and Latin mythology. So we can see a connection or an identification of this particular plant in three different cultures around the world. First, obviously the Kemites of North Africa, what we highly identify with being Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Jainism, and also reflected in Greek and Latin cultures as well. So that would reflect a significant amount of world beliefs that have had some influence by the symbolism of this plant. I wanted to look a little bit further and understand what this plant were, whether it had healing properties or not. And this is definitely a plant that for those who are healers or alchemists, that this plant can be used as an antiseptic or an astringent, and apparently has uses in terms of kidney management, congestion, and can be gargled to treat a sore throat. So we can see some connections common for this particular plant, and it is held in some reverence, and there has to be some reason why. If you know of other cultures or you have information that you want to input, please leave it in the comments below.